everybody, this is Building Inspector, aka Ocarina, aka Oki, and I am on the Antonia Bayle server touring Frostfell Neighborhood 2021 house. This time it is lot number 8, and the theme for this event is a trailer park Frostfell. It is the City of Mist estate on the Freeport side, and it is owned by Soblue. Soblue. And here we go. And this lot, they named it White Pines Hideaway. Okay, let's see. Lots of trees with snow on them. Ooh, what's this thing? What the heck is that? Let's see here. Gobjamin's Goblin Frostfell. Okay. Grobathy reached for his Frostfell hat and Santa Beard, taking another look in the mirror. Hard lines cracked his tired goblin face. It seemed like his long nose drooped more every day. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus a lot more years at the Snowman farm will do that to you. Little Gobjamin was too old for the Santa Glug gimmick, but Grogathy loved this part. Thinking of his son's excitement, he saw a smile in the mirror and felt 1 minus 1 minus 1 years younger. He proudly set the silly human hat on his proud goblin head, then attached the fluffy white human beard to his long, pronounced chin. The trash pile this year was a sight that would melt Glug himself. Okay, so it's a trash pile. Okay. He could hear his wife, Haggy, oh, that's a bad name for the wife, snarled at a bird outside. Well, maybe if you're goblin, it's okay. Goblin rabies had taken her mind. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus. Oh boy. 1 plus 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 1 years ago, but it had felt like 1 plus 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 1 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 1 plus 1 plus 1 years. It had taken a toll on the small goblin family. Grogathy opened the door carefully to get dirt all over the knob and left the wagon into the snowman field. Then he began beckoning his own name loudly. Grothy, Grothy, it's Santa Glug. Where are you, old friend? Gobjamin rounded past the snowy pines to the yard, yapping incoherently. Haggy ran to intercept Gobjamin with a dead bird, snarling loudly and dropping it at his feet. Santa Glug, watch out for my mom. She will try to eat you. Grogathy laughed and beckoned them over, hoping the snowman farm fence, hopping the snowman farm fence to meet them. You must be Gobjamin. Grogathy told me much about you. You must be, oh no, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 by now. If he's not careful, you'll cannibalize him before your rites of goblinhood. They both laughed. Haggy stopped snarling at the dead bird behind them, alerted by laughter. She caught a familiar gaze in Grogathy's eyes and bounded swiftly at him. Gobjamin saw this and raised his hand in the air, which contained a big, shiny, then threw it behind the trash pile. She ran to it and began to lick it. The other two goblins ran and began to fight her for the shiny. Gobothy, trying his hardest, grabbed it out of Haggie's hand, only for it to be yonked into his son's. Good one, Gobjamin. Why, I thought I had that one. Haggie, down! Down, Haggie! Haggie took some skin off of Grogothy's forearm and settled near the fire, nibbling on it. Grog and Gob watched her claim her piece and peace. Gobjamin seemed to play the part okay, but this would probably be the last year Glugothy did this. Santa Glug, do you think my dad will ever quit the snowman farm? Haggie is homeschooling me, and it's great. I love her, but I spend most of my days just chasing birds and stealing dirt from the neighbors. Grogothy put another log on the fire and warmed his hands on it. Yes, you're too smart for bird chasing these days. He ought to be home for you. Show you how to become a real goblin. You know, he used to be a janitor at Runny Eye back in the day. He was quite good at it, too. I bet. My dad's the cleanest, dirtiest goblin ever. What do you think of our trash pile, Santa Glug? At the words, the three of them took in every piece of shiny and every scrap of garbage in the massive pile of trash. Grogothy let a tear fall. It's the most impressive trash pile I've ever seen, and I've been to Keno's. Haggie found that one amusing and coughed up a chunk of Grogothy's arm. Oh, gross. Say, Gobjamin. Grogothy turned his hands above the fire and stared deeply into the trash. Did I ever tell you about the first trash pile? Gobjamin tried thinking and gave up immediately. If so, I can't remember. I bet it was magnificent. Some might say it was many 1 years ago, before me and before the guy before me. I forgot his name. Grogothy? No, that's me. I mean Santa Glug. Anyways, this once upon a time, right? The Frostfell after the first Frostfell when I was, oh, I must have been 1+. No, I digress. A young goblin girl by the name of Gobblifina was at the trailer park Frostfell party with her friends. Each of them had brought a present to give Santa Glug, I mean me, so that he, and I mean I, could give it back to them. I couldn't afford presents for the whole world, right? What do I look like? A goat milker? Well, I'm not. When Gobblifina received her own present back, she was completely surprised because she was a goblin, and it is in our nature to be surprised by things we already know. The look of amazement in her face alarmed her friends. They said she wasn't doing it right. They all became scientists or something worthless, by the way. So they tried to teach her to be the right kind of surprised. She didn't understand, because the feeling of surprise came naturally. So that should be enough. But kids, well, you know how kids are. Later that night she was at home mudding all the clean off her. She took another look at her gift, some really awesome toy, and tried to be the right kind of amazed. Frustrated with herself, being naturally amazed, she then chucked it out the window, then chased it, of course, because it was shiny, and she thought she hadn't seen it before. The neighbors came out to look. What you got there? They yelled, and they came to see that it was some of the same crab they had, which was amazing, of course. Before anyone knew it, everyone was throwing their gifts outside in a big pile, drinking and singing the pick-claw jig. Nobody played with their toys, not even the adults. Not a single gobblicide was committed that night, which would have been fun, but oh well. Mirth filled the air as the trash pile got bigger and bigger. Gobblefina's friends eventually found her and said, "We understand why you don't do the amazing right." They were all talking at once. They said, "It's because we were faking it and we were jealous. But this is no way to play with toys." Then she killed all of them. Triple goblincide. That very night. Triple means 1 + 1 + 1, by the way. Don't ask me how I know that. Something was learned. A lesson, I think. But I forget. Ah, who cares? I think we just kept doing it 'cause it's fun. Wow. Gobjamin enthusiastically expressed amazement. It's like the trash doesn't even matter. What a bunch of hooey just for goblins to express their amazement at all the shinies, which are amazing already. Thanks for the story, Santa Glug. Grogothy pat Gobjamin on the back and sat next to Haggy, who was now fast asleep from sheer boredom. Ah, boy, speaking of hooey, Groboth... Grobothy removed his fake beard and tossed it into the trash pile. You know what? I think it's time humans learned how to make their own snowmans. At the end, Madstu. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, but anyway. So here's the goblins and Santa Glug. We got some frozen books. We got some plants. We got a mirror. Oh, that weird magical mirror. A table. Claymore replica. This observatory apparatus. Let's see what else we got in this pile. We got a pew or bench. I forget what they call it. Pew. Okay. A card table. Let's see here. A present. A plate. A basket of eggs. A chair. What is this thing? Oops, not that thing. It's like some sort of frame. King bed. Okay, yeah, lots of frame. Oops, I'm off the screen. Let's see here. There we go. What else? A cart. Utensil holder thing. A clock. A statue thingy. Sculpture thingy, whatever. Snow globe. A wreath. Let's see, like a bench thing, some fabric or a bolt of fabric, a airless screen. Oh, Frostfell chair. Um, Kelithan table or Elven tavern table. I don't know. A rainbow. Oh. Ah! Let's see here. Maybe a cloud rat plushie. Evil pitchfork. Ah, I hate some cheese. Dang it! A, a buckler, like candy cane buckler, a book, a fruitcake, a banner, like a orc banner. Oh, that Kira hand statue thingy. Ooh, one of those stupid, not stupid, annoying, I mean, readily available urns from Night of the Dead. A drum, a window, this mini table, Majdoul table thing with a statue upside down, a bench, a carved bench, a lion head decoration thingy. Ooh, rotten pomegranate and like a box crate, an open crate type like thing. Ooh, a frostfell tree. Ooh, a bonsai tree. Or is that a, let's see here. It is a frostfell tree with no snow or anything. And, maybe some golf clubs. My lost watch. What are those claws? I don't know what that claw thing is. It won't let me examine it because I haven't landed. Doy. Doy doy. Bones. Let's see. The kitchen sink. I think that's everything. Close enough, right? Big trash pile. Not that many shiny things, though. I thought there would be more shiny. I mean, this is shiny. That's shiny, but anyway. Alright, let's take a look at the rest of the place. Fenced in area. There's the trailer home type building. Snowmen. A snow generator. And why is there... Oh. And then there's a snowman with a rat painting, or I mean a Ratonga painting on its face. Which is really bizarre, but okay.
Hey!
Anyway, I think that's everything in here. So yeah, it's story in a big, big trash pile. Good luck and very nice job, and I'll see everyone at the next lot. Thanks for watching. Bye.